funny. Everybody's on TikTok trying to make money. Even me. Times are weird.
I just went grocery shopping, and until I get a paycheck on August 30th, I am using a credit card for groceries for the next couple of months. And that credit card was declined today. So I had to use our debit card for groceries, which left us with nothing to pay our bills, which means that I had to go dip into savings, which our savings is there to pay our rent for the next 2 months until I start getting a paycheck. So I'm really stressed out.
I have to have $800 saved up by July 21st to move into my new apartment. As to how I'm going to do that, I don't know yet. We're just gonna consistently keep working and working at this.
There is literally no worse feeling than getting paid, paying your bills, and not having anything left over. Which then leaves you no other choice but to use credit cards, which causes more debt and more financial stress, or makes your accounts go negative, which means the next time you get paid, you're even further behind. It's literally ridiculous. That was literally me and my husband 7 months ago.
Yeah, you can spiral out of control so fast just by missing a few payments or having an emergency come up and you don't have any cash for it. Shit will spiral out of control really fast, especially when you start putting stuff on credit cards. All of a sudden you have new monthly payments. All of a sudden you're using Klarna. It can go downhill so fast, man. You can even lose your house in 6 months. In 6 months, it can go from making it to moving out.
And I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was so tired of literally feeling like I was drowning and just worrying about our finances. I was over it. I wanted to be a yes parent. I wanted to go on vacations with our kids. I wanted to give our kids the life that we knew that.
What they deserve. That's funny, you know. We don't go on vacations. I have 2 kids. I can't afford vacation. You know, but I can afford to pay the bills, keep the lights on, keep food in the fridge. You know, that's what they deserve. Your kids don't just deserve to be living up beyond your means. You know, the kids don't just deserve to live a life that their parents can't afford.
I literally just got in a good financial spot, and then I had to quit my part-time job. So now I'm just relying on my full-time again, which I've actually never done. I've had a part-time job forever, and I'm still going to do my part-time on the weekends. But how are we staying afloat? Like, what is the option other than credit card debt? This is so hard.
Working 4 gig app jobs on the side, you know, and then something on the internet too. You got to have a business, and then or a hustle like DoorDash and shit, and then also something online too. It's crazy. You got to be doing 3 different things, basically 24 hours a day to make it.
I need to know where my broke bitch is at, okay? Because I made a video about credit card debt, and there's so many comments on there talking about how people have like $20,000, $15,000 credit cards, and they don't have to charge on it. I have a savings account with no money in it. I have a credit card that stays maxed out, and every time I don't, I'm not saying this is good, but this is reality. This is real life. And it's a lot of people's reality, okay? I can't be the only bitch out here living paycheck to paycheck.
No, you're not. I am too. And I use credit too, but I make just about enough to break even as long as I play it safe and I don't do too much, and I do well on the gig apps. I need to have really good weeks on the gig apps and also, you know, not spend a lot of money. And I can usually break even, but it's been month over month in the red for a long time, and that's why I'm right here. So now I'm working 24 hours a day and posting this shit on YouTube in the hopes that, I don't know. The reason why I see these channels like this that just pull TikToks and slap them onto YouTube, and they have plenty of views and they're running plenty of ads. You know, I could do the same goddamn thing.
Are you as broke as me? If your refrigerator is stocked up and your pantry is stocked up, you're not living paycheck to paycheck, I want you to tell me in the comments what you're doing. Like, share all your secrets and tips with me.
What does your definition of stocked up mean? You know, I got enough food to last maybe a week, but then after that, my ass has got to go to the credit card and buy food again. It's paycheck to paycheck. It's DoorDash order to DoorDash order.
Because let me just show y'all how broke we are. Here we go. No orders. Don't judge. I need to clean.
You don't need water. You can get that right out of the tap.
out my refrigerator. I know. Nothing. Little bit down there, y'all. Like when I tell y'all we have nothing.
It looks like my fridge. This is your average American fridge, I feel like. This looks exactly like my fridge does.
I mean, like, my husband is going to die when he sees.
That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. I don't know why this lady's upset. You're upset about this? You got a whole pantry.
Like, do you know how crappy it makes me feel when my kid tells me, Mama, we have no more chips, and I can't send chips with them to lunch? Like, tell me I'm not alone, please. How are people making it these days?
You had a bunch of food in there. This is some next level complaining. Rich white woman complaining. This is a rich white woman complaining. She just walked into a whole cabinet
Medical
with food.
bills are eating me alive. And let's not even talk about debt. Like, how are y'all doing it?
21 people this morning.
I work 4 jobs. I get off of work and I go to DoorDash and then Instacart and Uber all night. I work all day, work all night, come back here, post online. So hopefully the internet can work while I sleep. It's ridiculous.
At a table, and like they were firefighters, so it's fine, it's good. Their bill came out to $200.02, so we gave them a discount for everything they do. It was 10%, so it came out to $186. And then one of the servers decided she wanted to help cover their bill, so she paid $100. So their bill came out to $86,
and they tipped 2%.
They left $186 tip.
Oh, wow.
And my boss made me tip out the cooks, so I did. And she made me give back the $100 to one of the servers. So a shift that I wasn't even supposed to work today made $60 today.
No. Hell no. That should be your last day there. Don't take that shit. You need somewhere else to work. I would have went off, man. That's a perfect time. That's an acceptable time for a crash out.
I used to spend 5 hours a week.
See this? Look at this. You see this? Look at this. They're running ads, man. They rip the TikTok and they run the ad. It's free money to these guys.
It hurts my pride to post this video, but I am freaking out about money today. I absolutely know that I'm not alone. I know that a lot of the people who voted for Trump did it because they thought that he was going to lower the cost of living, and very much the opposite has happened. And when the budget bill passes...
I don't know. The budget bill just passed. It's a little bit early to say that that's going to fail. The cost of living does need to come down. However, the new bill increases the national debt by $5 trillion, so government spending is obviously not going away. Inflation might come back. Who knows what this is going to do? If our purchasing power comes back and prices do go down, I think it's going to be not a pretty picture. I think that would be a recessionary-like scenario. It is what we need, but it's not going to be fun. I got to cut the video off here because it's way too long already. I'm going to go ahead and get to work. Happy 4th of July. Peace out.